All right, within the Monstrousitous Strength group, shameless plug, there's a question from Chris Martinez. He wanted to know, is the program mostly in the RPE of 8 to 10? That was the question that was asked. And my answer to that is, I think in terms of strength work, that's pretty much what you need. I almost anymore, unless you're a power lifter that's trying to peak for a meet, I see very little value in training to 10, which is failure. So if you look at the chart that I posted there, it's from Mike Teixeira, a very accomplished power lifter. But he's the first guy that really turned me on to RPE, and that was in 2011. But RPE is basically you're training to how you feel that day. We set our reps very similar. We'll set a rep count. Say it's working 5s to an RPE of 8. And to me, that means we're gonna work up in sets of 5 until we get to the point where if we added 10% to the bar again twice, we'd fail. So an RPE of 9 would be we're one set away from failure. Had we added more weight, and an RPE of 10 means that's a failure. So this varies from what we do from conditioning. Conditioning, the only time that I'll really ever prescribe an RPE of 10 is if it's in a lactic block, meaning it's a full out sprint for 20 to 30 seconds, or if it's alactic work for power capacity, meaning it's a full out effort again for that 8 to 12 second bout. But aside from that, I really don't see any value outside of training the 10s, because all you really need is to groove that 7 to 9 range, even that 7 to 8 range, because 8s itself will put you at a baseline. Most people don't understand how to train with RPE, first of all. They either grossly overestimate or they grossly underestimate what they're actually able to do. So 8s is a pretty good place to start people, because really they're kind of unfamiliar with it anyway. And that allows us anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks to push by 5 or 10 pounds each week, 5 pounds for upper body, 10 pounds for lower body, making these jumps week after week after week. And eventually we're at that RPE of a hard, fast set, RPE 9, 10. And it's time to switch. Once you've maxed out a lift, it's time to rotate. So that's kind of how I use RPE, and hope this has been helpful. Thanks.